Time now for baseball on the show. We're live at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Nationals baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's hitless in 6 tries. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the day begins with an out. There's one away. Next, it'll be Freddie Freeman. The pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent and well-respected, accurate strike zone.
Debro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Freddie Freeman is the second out of the opening frame. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Hits it high and deep out to center field. And that one is gone! Ozzie Albies with a solo homer. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, and they take the lead.
Batting first, the third baseman.
Standing in now, Austin Riley. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike one. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's gone 3 for 6. He's taken him deep once. 2 out, nobody on. To the left side, but it's well foul. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Here's another 0-2. Hard ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
In is Jorge Soler. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall. As the first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Three runs already home here. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
2-1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
The 2-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1 on its way.
Count is 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And he misses again. Ball four. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Duvall on second. Darno on at first with 2 down. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
The set and the 2-1. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
The 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Braves lead it 3-0. Max Fried gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, getting a look at lefty Max Fried, and man, has this guy come a long way in a short time. This guy's as good a left-handed starting pitcher as there is in the game. Smooth gas, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good overhand curveball. He'll mix the steady diet of changeups in. When he starts to put all 3 of those pitches together, look out. We're looking at one of the top left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Thomas, just 24 years of age. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level. And he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Count is 1-2 now. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Albies over to his right, makes the play, 1 away.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 3.
Now at the plate here is number 3. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
The count is
2-pitch mix
1-2.
here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
Grounded to first. And he'll step on
He's out.
first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting third.
Here now is Juan Soto. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Whoa, that's down.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Max Fried.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
1-0 the count. Here's the pitch.
Hey!
Changeup gets him out in front
1 ball,
for strike 2.
2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Now to bat, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Oh-1, here's the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the flip to a hustling Strasburg covering at the bag for the out.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
2 out, nobody on. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Left side, but well foul. And another foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on the bell at first, and his side is retired. Down in order go the Braves, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Last half of the second set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Josh Bell.
First baseman, Josh Bell.
Here it comes. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
2 balls, no strike.
Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. Two and two.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
At the plate now, Yadier Hernandez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now the 1-0. One out, nobody on. High and deep to center field. Duvall's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting 6.
So 2 out, nobody on. And Keber Ruiz will dig into the plate. Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Now a curveball misses inside.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in will be Ozzie Albies. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. The 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Very weakly on the ground. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Stepping in now, Austin Riley. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Right fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
To the plate now, Jorge Soler. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. And that's the second out. Next up is Adam Duvall. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
From the belt, the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Braves strand 1. They lead it 3-0. So now here is Luis Garcia, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Hit to first. Freeman's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate now is Carter Kieboom. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Lifted into center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting up.
Next up, Steven Strasburg. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First offering. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. One and two to the Nationals pitcher.
1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. No one can make a play, and the first Nationals hit is going to be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Wow, throw a 10 over it, bring out the clowns. Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
Lane Thomas now. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now the 0-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and the Nats have cut it to 1. It's a 3-2 score.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
So now to the plate, number 3. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. Gone. They've tied the game on back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left, and the Nationals have drawn even now at 3-3.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. There's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. From the stretch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-1 home.
Nope. Upset.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 3-1.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch.
Ball 4.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
So next to bat will be Yadier Hernandez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And that's too high, ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here's the 2-0. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 4-3 game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. First time up, he went down looking. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
All even now, 2-2. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Fouled off. He's set. The payoff pitch. Grounded to the right. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hats off to that one. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 3 innings complete. The Nationals are out in front here, 4-3. All set for the start of the 4th. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First offering on its way. Breaking ball called just a bit low. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Next to dig in, Max Fried. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
0-1, here it comes. Just off the inside corner, looked like a changeup. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Swinging a looper to left. Left fielder coming on. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still down a run. It's 4-3. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now it'll be Luis Garcia. And, Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 0-1 on its way.
Ball.
And he'll lay off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Washington shortstop. Pulled toward right center field. Duvall is there, and he has it for the first out. So now into the box is Carter Kieboom. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Slider laid off for a ball.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
3-2, full count. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
At the plate, Steven Strasburg. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
The ballman, 2 strikes. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now another 1-2. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
2 strikes.
A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
Standing in now, Lane Thomas, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
And it's 1-1. Line hard into left. Rosario gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We played 4 full. Nationals on top, 4-3. Into the box, Eddie Rosario. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
He's set, and the pitch.
Hey!
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
That's a ball.
It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Here's the 3-0. That misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
1 out, runner at first, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey!
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
0-2.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count. That's a ball. I got the count. 2-2. Thank you.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
At the plate now, Austin Riley, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. Score holds at 4-3. Striding in now for the Nats, number 3. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. That ball was smoked, but he's gone nonetheless to start the home 5th. Next to hit, Juan Soto. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. On the ground to the right side. Albies brings it in. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Bell. It was a walk in his last trip. And the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Nationals gone in order, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Jorge Soler will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A ball and a strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
2-2 to Jorge Soler.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Thomas has it for route number 1. The next at bat for Atlanta, Adam Duvall. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
That's the ball.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's by him for strike 1. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And that one yanked just foul. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Down in order go the Braves. They still trail it here 4-3. A.J. Minter enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 33, A.J. Minter.
Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Yadiel Hernandez.
The left fielder, Yadiel Hernandez.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here's the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Keibert Ruiz will be next. Three-two pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Digging in, the switch hitter, Keibert Ruiz. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
3-0 now.
3-0 the count.
And now a pitch on the way. Fly ball right down the line in left. Rosario is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. So the next to bat will be Luis Garcia. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And that misses 1-1. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, and it remains a 4-3 game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ryan Harper is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Alex Avila is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. New inning set to get underway, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First delivery to him. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You can almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Ready with another 0-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Guillermo Heredia will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 38, Guillermo Heredia.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll make the quick basket catch behind the plate, so the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Eddie Rosario. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And now the first pitch. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Chris Martin gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 55, Chris Martin.
Last half of the 7th here, and set to go as the third baseman, Carter Kieboom.
The third baseman, Carter Kieboom.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Yeah, and when the ball left the bat, you figured it was a routine out, but that's how quickly things can change. As it stands, there's a runner on second base and a base hit away from coming home.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third, rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking his chops.
Lane Thomas will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at this 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. From the stretch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Stepping in now, number 3. 0-1 the count. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Center fielder giving chase. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold it third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Bases are loaded with only 1 out.
Hey.
1 and 2 now as this catches the outer half.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, a diving stop. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. More coming up from Nationals Park in just a moment. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Will Harris will come on to take over on the mound now, and he'll hit in the 3rd spot in the lineup as a part of the double switch. Andrew Stevenson is into the ballgame as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch, as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup. All set for the start of the inning, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. Set and the pitch. There's the first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one to go.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's out number 2. Next, here is Austin Riley. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Hey, this is a huge out right here. 2 outs in the 8th inning. If this guy comes in and does his job, they hand it over to that beast in the 9th.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull the trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Hernandez has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. They're still down 5-3. Dylan Lee is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 74, Dylan Lee.
Now to the plate, Yadiel Hernandez. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Yadiel Hernandez.
First pitch of the AB now. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Andrew Stevenson. Center fielder on the run. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The batter, number 2.
So next to hit is Luis Garcia. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Here it comes. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order, and it remains 5-3. Kyle Finnegan comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 67, Kyle.
Set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in the outfielder, Jorge Soler.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
And now pitch on the way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul.
Nope.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
1-0.
One out, nobody on. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch.
2-2 count.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
So now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. The win would be Steven Strasburg's here, barring any late turn of events. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hernandez is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Washington led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Steven Strasburg takes home the win. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For Atlanta, 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.